Today's word of the day is tabernacle. Now, as a born and raised Catholic, I always thought of the tabernacle as this gilded box that holds the Holy Eucharist, what the priest blesses when you take your communion. But I learned from this wonderful book, Allen Eskens' The Life We Bury, that it has other meanings. One other such meaning is a movable habitation. And this comes from way back when, with the story of Moses in the Bible, that he, as he was leaving Egypt and guiding the people to the promised land, he stayed in a tabernacle. And today, some Mormons and Protestants call their houses of worship tabernacles. So really interesting to find the word used differently than I was accustomed to. And let me tell you a little bit about the book that it came from. The Life We Bury stars, the protagonist is this guy, Joe Talbert. And he's a college student tasked with interviewing kind of an older person, and so a stranger. And so he goes and he finds this guy at a nursing home who's dying. And the guy, even on his deathbed, he says, he was convicted of this crime of killing this young girl, murdering her, and he maintains his innocence. And so Joe, in talking to him and getting to know him, starts to think, this guy's not a bad guy, and starts to think maybe he's telling the truth. And he goes to uncover what really happened to this girl. What was so wonderful about this story, there are a lot of wonderful things, but what I really took from it was this character, Joe Talbert, is just, you can't help but love him. He's earnest and but not in a cloying way, he's just like a good guy. Like, I would have wanted to be friends with this guy. And he had a hard childhood, which always makes it a little bit easier to kind of relate to a character when you feel like they already overcame something by the time you're meeting them. And he takes care of his brother who has autism. And so all of that was really just made you kind of love this character and want to see him succeed throughout the course of the story. That's my dog barking. So let's get into how Allen Eskens uses this word. The archive room had the feel of a tabernacle, with millions of souls packed away on microfilm like incense in tiny jars, waiting for someone to free their essence to be felt, tasted, inhaled again, if only for a moment. My name is Cate Holahan. I'm an author of domestic and psychological suspense. My 5th book comes out on April 20th. It's titled Her 3 Lives, and it will be published by Grand Central Publishing, a division of Hachette. And I just love the English language and all the wonderful words in it that let us all say exactly what we mean. Words matter. Choose yours wisely.